Dun dun dun. Live.
I went too early.
Oh, you ruined it. You ruined it. Wah, wah, wah. So, you ruined it. Okay. So, welcome everyone to Pizza Chats. I am Enzo from Son of a Pizza Man, and with me today are Pizza Sutra. We have Bill and Janelle. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
So we're talking about frozen pizza today. But before we get into that,
No.
New business?
What's that?
We said new business, like a meeting.
New business, housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. So
Housekeeping?
we have a surprise coming up. So stick around. We're doing an impromptu review of something. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So stick around for that. Also, is that it?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were doing a surprise round.
Yeah. Yes, there's a surprise round. So I'm gonna let you guys kind of run with it. So I'm gonna turn it over to you, and for frozen pizza.
So, in case everyone was wondering, this is Janelle. Janelle doesn't come on the camera very often. She is the pizza wizard behind Pizza Sutra, and she is real. So,
she's a real girl.
She's a real girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not usually on the camera, but I'm kind of the April O'Neil of these pizza Ninja Turtle guys.
Pizza nerds.
Like, I make sure things go and work and we have stuff, but I'm not on camera very much. So that's me. Let's talk about frozen pizza.
Yes. So if everyone has been paying attention, Pizza Sutra does frozen pizza reviews. So I don't want to say we're experts at frozen pizza, but we do have a really good grasp on what, constitutes a good frozen pizza or a poor frozen pizza, or, the pizza for, at home baking or whatever, that was frozen. So a lot of questions that we get, oh, there goes the light.
It's okay.
A lot of questions that we get all the time, and Enzo, I'm sure you get these questions just all the time. What is your favorite frozen pizza? Before we answer that, we have to say that there's a lot of parts to a frozen pizza, and opinion has a lot to do with it. So some people like the thick stuff, some people like the saucy stuff, some people like, they don't even like cheese, so they want to have cheese on it, which is crazy to me, but that's how that goes. So, I wrote down my favorite. I wrote down two because you can't. I mean, they're all different and they're all their own. So, should I go first?
Yeah.
You guys want to go first?
Can I?
No, Billy.
Can I make a quick comment? So
absolutely.
we did get a question from Instagram from cheese _ pizza 07. He asked this very question. So, Cheese, if you're watching, we're answering your question. He asked what our favorite and least favorite frozen pizzas are. So,
Cool.
Oh, least favorite.
Yeah.
Least favorite.
Why don't you start with your favorite and your least favorite?
Well, my personal favorite is I like lots of matzo because it has a lot of cheese on it. Being in Wisconsin, cheese is a very important part of my diet. So, awesome. Hey, Wisconsin.
Hey, Wisco.
What up? Another one that I really like is the Urban Pie. They have this broccoli and cheddar pizza. The crust is broccoli and cheddar. It's just awesome. It's so good. Yeah, I know you like it. I know.
I know you like
And if you guys have a frozen pizza, don't be shy to tell us what you like too. My least favorite pie, I want to say is, I think it's the DiGiorno
Detroit style.
yeah, that Detroit style, because I was so excited to pick that up when I first got it,
Mhm.
and it kind of let me down, and I was pretty upset about that.
That's no fun.
No, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. Anyway, what do you got? What do you got, Enzo?
My favorite?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say my favorite is the Screaming Sicilian. I'm a little biased because I actually am Sicilian, but I don't scream.
Oh.
A lot. I don't scream a lot, so. But I don't know. I like their stuff. I honestly haven't had a ton of frozen. Exactly. If you haven't gotten a Screaming Sicilian pizza, the packaging is awesome. I love their packaging. They have those little mustaches on the back that you can wear. It's great. But yeah, I haven't had a ton of frozen pizza, admittedly, but hopefully that will change.
You're busy making your own. You're way busy making your own.
I'm making my own, but
yeah.
yeah, Screaming Sicilian's great. I think I've had most of their flavors. Holy pepperoni is good. The Boss Hog one is good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had the one with the pepperonis on the bottom?
Maybe.
Yeah, they have those weird pan.
Yeah, it's like a pan pizza where it's baked into the bottom.
Okay,
That's
maybe not. I have not.
Try
that.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, I have had the. I've also had their single ones. They have single pizzas, and then they have I don't. Are they called strombolis or calzones or something?
Strombolis. Yeah.
I think those are good.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Screaming Sicilian is my favorite. What about you, Janelle?
Yeah. What about me? I think I like different ones for different reasons. I really like Screaming Sicilian. I think if you just want a solid, you just want a solid pizza that you feel like you're getting a good value for the cost, Screaming Sicilian. I also really like Home Run Inn, which I know you either really like Home Run Inn or it tastes weird to you. I think that par baked thing and their crust consistency really throws some people off. Even Sergio doesn't like it.
Yeah.
But I really like it. But then I always come home to a Jack's or just a pizza that brings me back to 6th grade sleepovers, which would be a Jack's. But I actually just had this frozen pizza that was amazing. We haven't had it yet. I ate it and I didn't bring it. It's this company called Luigi's, and they're in Belgium, Wisconsin, which is this little podunk town, maybe about an hour and a half north of Milwaukee. But it was fantastic. We have to review it next season. It was so good. But for worst pizza, this is an easy one for me, and it's Great Value Walmart brand pizzas.
Ooh.
They are.
Yikes.
Topher says Great Value pizza is better than expected.
I'm sorry, Topher. Maybe there's a better flavor. The ones I've had teeter between meh and inedible.
Wow.
I've thrown. Yeah, it was like a white sauce pizza. It was so disgusting. But,
yes. So the Romas back up to Wisconsin. Yeah, 33 cents. I mean,
33 cents.
That's for a whole pizza?
I don't know.
That can't be right.
I haven't seen it. Maybe many moons ago or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't had Aromas in a long time. A long time.
Would this be a good point to segue into a little bit of the history?
Oh, it's a single serving pizza.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, 33 cents.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you can go ahead and tackle the Roma.
I was just gonna say maybe we should talk about the origin, because the first frozen pizza company was apparently Totino's.
Oh.
Which is another like value 33-cent dollar store kind of.
Do you know when?
52. 50, I think it was 52. I think 1954 is when they released the patent or something like that. So like right after World War II, and I think a lot of food processing was going on in that time. I think that's kind of the beginning of like major commercialism was right around there, when they're, you know, pushing the anti-communist propaganda and, you know, the Cold War. I mean, that is a crazy, interesting period of time in United States history.
Yeah.
So a lot of the pizza chains, like the big pizza chains, actually started like in the 50s and 60s. So it must have been like a pizza renaissance or something.
Yeah, well, World War II wreaked havoc on the entire world, on every, you know, everything in it. So it changed how everything worked. I mean, we had a boom of technological advancement and food and population and everything. Absolutely everything. A lot of rebuilding. So a lot of things came because of that horrible thing.
Right.
Yeah, and we were reading that, you know, the rise of pizza in America really began like so heavily after World War II, when the GIs were coming over from Italy after having presumably pies and stuff. What are you doing, Billy?
Where did all our chats go?
I don't know. But coming from Italy, they were like, we want this here. And so then, you know, you have the pizza, actually, like the pizzerias that are actually cooking it to order. But yeah, just like everything in the 50s was that weird era of like technology was so new that they were just doing such crazy stuff. Like, we're going to, you know, have a frozen pizza, and then this machine makes you lose weight, and then here's some moon boots, and just like they just threw everything out there. Let's just technologify everything and see what sticks. And frozen pizza.
I think I think like the frozen dinner was a big thing in the 50s. So that I'm sure going to do with it.
Right? Yeah, like sit in front of the TV and have your Swansons and watch Dwight Eisenhower.
I haven't heard Swanson. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Still around.
I used to love looking through those magazines. I mean, I'd always want the pizza because they had pizza. I remember, right?
Well, from Schwan's.
The ice creams,
yeah.
Schwan's.
I think Schwan's actually, like, I don't know if they own one of the big pizza companies. I don't know if it's Red Baron or Tombstone.
Mario and Luigi voices and talk history.
It's a me, Mario. That's all I can do.
I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, you can do it.
I can do Peach. I can tell you Princess Peach.
Do it.
Peach. I get from like Mario Kart when she's like, "Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's go."
So Totino's. How do you guys feel about Totino's?
I haven't had that because they're marketed as the party pizza, right? And they're the ones that like super weird and fluffy crust.
Yeah.
And like the cheese is really sporadic, and they have all those little holes poked in the bottom of the crust too. I remember that.
Right.
I don't think I've honestly had one of those in ages, in a long time, but probably the last time I had that, I was quite young and didn't quite understand the oven, so I think I microwaved it, which is horrible, and like I'll never. Nope.
I can't remember the last time I had a Totino's pizza, but a Totino's pizza roll I've had probably pretty recently, to be honest. Yeah. But that's like that's different enough.
Mhm.
Like, if you mess up a pizza roll, there's something very wrong with you, because a pizza roll is simple. It's minimalism.
Well, you just put it in the microwave and you wrecked it.
Well,
Right.
you can wreck cooking it, but not making it. It's literally just
Oh yeah,
a bread pocket
yeah.
injected. with-
Hey,
Hey, David.
hey,
So-
David.
Billy
Thanks
has a
for
lot.
joining us.
Billy has a lot of friends.
He does.
And that-
He does. I believe
I
that.
love all of them. Thank you for
Mhm.
checking in, David. That's very kind of you.
Sergio likes my haircut.
Oh.
Thank you, Sergio.
Yeah.
Sergio.
If you're watching and you have any questions for us or have opinions on frozen pizza, just put them in the chat and we can talk about it. Anyway, go on.
Those facts. If you could.
Pizza facts.
Yeah, pizza facts.
Oh, another interesting fact about pizza, frozen pizza.
Well, Wisconsin's heavy hitters. I don't know if we said that already, but Wisconsin is heavy hitters in the frozen pizza world. I think we eat the most frozen pizza out of any state.
Yes, we do. Because Wisconsin is home to Palermo's, and it's home to Jack's, and Tombstone started here, and a bunch of other like small ones that you can only get in Wisconsin, like that Luigi's I mentioned, and
Mm-hmm.
and
Emails,
Emil's.
Levy's, geez, there's so many.
Yeah. So we're kind of like frozen pizza royalty or something. No, we're not royalty.
No, that's Nick.
I really do
Nick.
think it's the access to all that cheese, I think. It's what-
Yeah.
All that
Yeah,
dairy.
the cow and the cheese.
Oh, and it also probably helps that like during winter, like after a fresh snow, all the kids just ride frozen pizzas down the hills.
That's exactly right.
And
That's why we get
yes.
lots of matzah or bust. That's
I've-
good pie.
I've never heard of lots of matzah, honestly. I don't.
What?
Oh no, I'm gonna have to bring you one.
Is that
I'm gonna
is
have
that
to
a is it a regional thing?
I'm not sure. It's I think a brew pub pizza.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's regional, but to the Midwest. So if it's in
Okay.
Milwaukee, it should be in Chicago.
I'll have to look for that.
I'm sure in the right.
I just like the
Right.
name. Lots of matzah.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very
Roll off
good.
the tongue.
That stoked pizza that we did on that one episode it definitely came really
really
close to it, and that one actually would have taken the top for me, but we can't find them around here.
Yeah.
I need to look at Woodman's. I need to go look at Woodman's again and look at their selection to see if it's there, because it's good. It's really good.
You
I
know,
like
it's
that-
like
like that a lot.
so weird. And Enzo, I don't know. Hi,
Hmm.
Hi, Holly.
Holly, I have to come visit you.
She loves you.
Hit me up. I want to come visit you. I miss her. Actually, this is a good question for Holly if she's still watching, because what I was just going to mention is that, like, if you live in Wisconsin or the Chicago area, you are really blessed with all of these frozen pizza choices. But as soon as you navigate outside that area, like, it drops off hard. Because I was in North Dakota, I was like, I'm going to get some local North Dakota pizzas. Nothing.
No.
Just all they had was Red Baron and Tombstone and like DiGiorno. Like, they don't have the land of plenty.
right.
But Holly, who just wrote that, is in Michigan now, like very close to Ohio. So I wonder if she finds similar
Some sweet
problems.
Detroit pizzas.
Yeah, I think Michigan would still have a lot, but like, yeah, when you go outside that, now Ohio sucks.
I would agree with that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you guys in Ohio. I've been there a few times.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah. There.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What else you got? What else you got?
No, also we have a lot of bars in
oh.
Wisconsin, and it's easy to make. Yeah, it is easy to make pizza in bars.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd know, wouldn't we, Sergio?
Yeah.
So that comment that's up there, he's the one that's normally right here, but like Janelle
Sorry.
is here. No, it's great. I'm so happy you're in front of the camera. Like, you need to take a turn too.
Thanks.
But he had to work. He couldn't be here, but he's here in spirit, as you can see. So everyone say hey to Sergio. Hey, Sergio.
Yeah.
And yes, Detroit does have its own style of pizza, and they're just starting to come up. Like technology has blessed us with the ability to have a Detroit style frozen pizza at home, so you don't have to go to a brick and mortar store to get a Detroit style pizza, which is super cool, and I'm super excited to see where they go.
Oh yeah. I think Sergio said something about that too.
Yeah, it's because we like beer. And when you drink a lot of beer, you can't move too far, and not every place delivers. So, like, hey, when you're stocking up on beer, throw a bunch of them frozen pizzas in your fridge, then you're set.
Yeah.
You hammer out your beers, throw in your frozen pizza, maybe forget about it, but lucky you stocked up and you have extras in your freezer.
So is he asking why there's so much frozen pizza available?
Yeah, I think so. I think, frozen. Oh shoot, I lost my train of thought. It's a manufacturing place, like between Chicago and Wisconsin, and I think we just have a lot of cheese. Honestly,
Damn
and
it.
a lot of immigrated. Go ahead.
I don't know.
I don't mind those either. I think they're delicious.
I don't mind you hanging out.
Yeah.
Wasting all my time. Go ahead.
I was gonna say so Yo-Yo Max 12. That's Tammy. She has her own YouTube channel. It's awesome. She does like homemade everything, and you should check her out. Check her out.
Okay.
That's awesome. Making stuff yourself is so much more noble than the shit we do.
I like the shit we do.
I don't like it too. I'm just saying it's pretty easy.
Pricey for dough. Yes, as Sergio said, a lot of frozen pizza companies started in bars.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that's where like a lot of them. Home run in is Chicago, but yes, all of them. Emil's. I remember my dad telling me a story about going to the Emil's bar or something like that. Like crazy, absolutely bonkers.
Never heard of Emil's. Emil's.
I'll have to bring you one of those too. Yeah, I'll have to bring you a bunch of local frozen pizzas.
So it's got to be like the Midwest. So we're a hotbed for people who drink. We're a hotbed for dairy.
Serial killers.
Serial killers, and maybe not the healthiest eating. So if you combine all those things, maybe it's just inevitable that Wisconsin, the Midwest would be like, I like this unhealthy food, but I don't want to make it. I want to eat it whenever. So
920 represent.
Is 920 an area code?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's really cool to be in the Midwest, and even for like the show that we do, where we're reviewing frozen pizzas. I don't think we could do it if we lived in like Idaho or.
We'd have to do a potato one in Idaho.
Or just like I don't know, maybe New Jersey, but I'm thinking of all these states where like frozen pizza's probably like, well, do you want Tombstone or DiGiorno?
It's probably also because we don't have as many like awesome like pizza places in Chicago or New Jersey or New York area. So it's like, well, we're gonna have to make do and just make frozen pizzas.
We have a lot. We have a lot.
We're
not Chicago, but Chicago's like
some
a
of
huge city.
Yeah, some of that. I'm super excited. Some of that Chicago love is moving up here. Illuminati's is moving up here. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so jacked.
Do you got potato podcasts?
Sounds exciting.
Lost my train of thought. Home Run In is probably my least favorite, by the way. Frozen pizza.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
but and that's
people either like it or like explicitly don't like it.
It's very like cardboard to me for some reason.
It's wild. That's wild to me, man.
Yeah, well, it's par baked, So that's really different from most frozen pizzas.
Yeah.
So it must lose something for you there.
Yeah.
Between the baking and the nut.
Oh.
Something special.
Is that your
Another
I'll be right
delivery?
surprise? We have a special delivery.
Yes.
Oh man, you guys are in for a treat.
I hope
You
so.
are in for a treat.
Sorry, Sergio, you weren't here for this. What do we got?
Tammy says we have 2 to 3 new pizza automated. So Tammy's in Canada.
Oh, really?
I don't
Where?
know. Yeah, I'm always curious about those pizza kiosks. I would love a report, Tammy, from those. Because I don't think we have any in Chicago anyway. I don't know if you guys do in Wisconsin, but
no, I've never seen. You cut out for a minute, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. That's the internet. You don't have to apologize for that. That's insane. Like, you have an automated pizza kiosk. That sounds like something that would come out of like some weird Japanese robot thing.
Yeah, I mean, we have like donut and like cupcake kiosks, I guess, but like ATMs essentially. But all right, here we go. Dun dun dun. So okay. So if you don't know, Pizza Hut just put out these Cheez-It pizzas, or they're not pizzas. They're like anyway. So this stuffed Cheez-It pizza. So we're gonna do a live review.
Well, we are. I mean, you have something, you know?
I'm looking for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very, very curious about this.
Yeah, let's take a look at these.
Okay. All right. Throw that up there. So it comes with a thin sauce and you get 4 squares.
You get 4 squares.
Okay,
they look like Cheez-It.
Yeah, they look like Cheez-It. They're a little smaller than I thought.
I know. I was hoping it would be like one the size of this box, like a 7x7 giant.
Just a giant
pizza.
Giant.
This is what they look like.
Huh.
Show the other side. So they're baked.
They almost look like a toaster strudel.
Mm-hmm.
So, Billy, put that cat down.
Are we gonna a kitty review?
No, get that cat out of here.
Get it out of here. Okay.
Okay. So, what I was saying before we started the chat is that we're in this like second wave commercialism, consumerism, where now well-established companies are merging with other well-established companies like Doritos and Taco Bell.
See you later, Wisco. Thank you for stopping by, dude.
Bye,
Thanks, Wisco.
Cheez-Its and Pizza Hut, and who knows what'll be next? Probably like
Pepsi and gummy bears.
Pepsi. Actually, that sounds pretty good, actually. But yeah, so who knows what the future brings? It's an exciting time. The world is our oyster.
All about mashups. So yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna right into it right now.
I want to see your reaction to
this. Okay, let's try it.
It's
cheesy.
Cheesy, super cheesy.
It's very cheesy. It's very
Very hot.
Do you get a Cheez-It flavor?
Yeah, there's a strong Cheez-It flavor, but they taste a little stale. Like, you know how Cheez-Its are normally crunchy?
Right.
Not crunchy.
Yeah.
This is like a Cheez-It that got wet.
I was told that it tastes better with the sauce.
Okay.
Well, we'll try that. And for your friend, the Diet Free Zone, that one was just a cheese, but we also got
I didn't know you got
pepperoni.
Oh, you got
one.
Well, that means
there's
this, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Because I had to hit that order minimum for delivery, so I got one of each. And the pepperoni one does not smell good.
No, I thought that was that was me. I was like, ooh, I stink again. Nope, this Cheez-Its from Pizza Hut.
Hey, Tom.
Ding dong.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Tom.
Mm-mm.
No, is it better or worse? No. So
The pepperoni one is good.
It's better. It's much better with the sauce because it takes away. Yes, you have to read enough though.
yeah, you gotta read like
Absolutely
50 books.
50. Yeah.
So, try it, Enzo. Give it a shot yourself.
I mean, it's not a bad snack. I wouldn't.
Try the pepperoni one.
I will.
Pepperoni one ain't good. So
Well, this one.
just break it up in a piece. Yeah. So
Okay.
get it
So
while you can.
So how do you
Only
guys
has
feel
those
about
little square pepperoni.
Pizza Hut pizza in general? Do you like it or do you not like it?
Oh, I don't mind. It's like fast food pizza.
Yeah.
When you order, see the cool thing about big chains like that. I've worked on the road a little bit, so like sometimes you go into a restaurant. When you go into a restaurant, you don't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what you're going to get. So it might be a good meal, it might be a bad meal. But the cool thing about these chain places, you always know what you're going to get. So that's what's really cool about Pizza Hut. You go to a Pizza Hut in California, is going to be the same Pizza Hut that you go to in Florida.
Yeah.
So you know what to expect. I mean, you get some good ones and some bad ones. It depends who's making it and if you get it cold or whatever. But you know what you're going to get, and that's what's cool. I do enjoy the crust on it, like the back end when it's all full of the spices and stuff like that. I do enjoy that. Otherwise, it's just a regular pizza to me. I mean, I'd much rather have a Neapolitan or a margarita or something along those lines.
Yeah.
But Pizza Hut was really solid, is really solid for two things. One, the arcade games that they had in the Pizza Huts back in the 90s. That is where I was introduced to the Simpsons arcade game. So it's very pivotal for me.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, the second thing is they had these peppers as a topping for a while. They little, almost like pickled red peppers. I don't know if they were peppadew peppers, but they were something like it, or picante peppers. Cute little like cherry-sized things. They were very good. But that's it. So.
The pepperoni one tastes a little more like a Cheez-It, in my opinion. It smells weird. It smells really weird.
Smells weird, yeah.
Kind of like feet. But we're going to do what we can.
You're selling it. Tom says he prefers Domino's, but only for the prices.
Yeah, Domino's made that big push to have better pizzas. Remember, Domino's was known as the shitty one, but then they rebranded themselves as we taste better now.
Yeah,
we're edible.
I still don't like. I mean, I try to stay away from chain pizza altogether, but
you gotta get this, Enzo. Can't stay away from the chicken.
I know I can't. But I will be trying these Cheez-It pizza things soon. So I'm glad you're not turning green or anything or.
The lights on. we can make it so we turn green.
Yeah,
which would be. I like Domino's because they have games and stuff they release for your phone, and then you get coupons for it. I like that.
So, I mean, Domino's is actually really. Domino's is I feel like I think they're number one right now in the chain game, just because they are. They're more of a technology company than anything.
Okay. So they're kind of pushing.
Yeah,
trying to push the.
Okay. Yeah, they're pushing the technology part of the whole pizza ordering thing, and then they always come up with these weird they have a some kind of delivery car, like a self-driving car or something, or I don't know. I'm always seeing stuff from Domino's that's really high tech and weird, and so. But I feel like I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure they're number one right now, as far as earnings and all that stuff. So.
Well, that's good. I mean, if they're going to be trying to push the bounds, I think they deserve that.
last thing about Domino's, they have that cool thing on their app where you can take a picture of other pizzas and earn their rewards points.
I,
Have you ever done that?
I did see that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. Did you
I've
try
done it. It's very, the like AI on it is very particular. And if it doesn't look like exactly a perfect, beautiful piece of pizza, they're like, that's not a pizza.
Right.
Doesn't count. No.
Yeah, it could be fickle. Tom, I think you can just go ahead and make your pizza. I will make sure that no men with sunglasses show up at your door. I will personally make sure that that does not happen. So no worries.
Yeah, I love Rosati's too. Their deep dish is pretty. I think that's the best Chicago style pizza we can get in Wisconsin.
Except for Lumina.
They're pretty quick. They're not open yet. They're here pretty quick. Little Caesars is your favorite? Well,
I don't know that I've had Rosati's, honestly.
Oh, you gotta try it, dude. It's good. It's good.
Cookie pizza. How is that cut? It's like cut all like wonky, isn't it?
I saw that too.
That's
just like, oh, what?
They're like, oh, they're ordering the Cheez-Its. They don't care. They don't care about their bodies.
Yeah.
They're clearly like not.
Well, no, okay, because the cookie pizza thing doesn't have cheese. You know how you cut the pizza and you get the cheese in the middle?
Yeah.
They cut it kind of weird, so you have that little weird triangle in the middle, so it's like you're eating a real pizza.
Right, right.
I wish they just cut it. I was gonna say, I wish they just cut it into a pentagram.
Mm-hmm.
They're halfway there.
Yeah, for sure.
Little Caesars is an offshoot of Domino's. If you didn't know that, Topher.
What?
One of the guys who was, I think he worked at a Domino's or something.
Are you fibbing?
Like that. What?
I said, are you fibbing?
No, like Little Caesars is a direct descendant of Domino's. One of the guys who were like, yeah, I think I could do something better. They're both from Michigan.
The guy that started Little Caesars in Little Caesar Arena or something like that.
I didn't know that.
Yes. The guy who started is not a lie. Paid for Rosa Parks's rent for years up until
I did hear
death.
that.
Yeah, that's why Little Caesar should be your favorite. So
I'm still eating this.
Yeah.
Never give up, never surrender.
Wait.
Yeah. All right.
So
what else do we have for frozen?
What else?
Do you guys have any questions about frozen pizza?
Any questions?
Just
shoot them our way.
Live comments.
Would you ever try making a frozen pizza?
Actually, before I really knew how to cook and stuff like that, I did this. It was when I was learning how to cook. I did this. I took a tortilla and I'd put olive oil on it, and I do this with a few of them, and I'd bake them so they got hard.
Okay.
And then I'd put sauce and cheese and whatever toppings I wanted, put it in a bag and froze that. And that was kind of like my own little personal snack pizza that I would pull out, throw in the oven, let it cook for, 10 minutes or so, and then pull it out. And then I had it had a crispy crust. I was like, whoa, how did I even do this? How did I know to do this? It worked out really, really well.
Right.
Yeah, so if you guys want to play with that, it's a little easier than making your own dough and all that stuff. Go ahead. You make a bunch of them. Maybe you should do it, Enzo. You tell us.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think my freezer is kind of small, so it would definitely have to be a tiny pizza.
Yeah, they are. They really are. Yeah. 6 inches or whatever. I don't know, somewhere in there.
I
Well,
was gonna say, this is stupid, but I wonder, like, if you could get into some like science kind of stuff where you had a frozen pizza with like dry ice is what made it frozen.
Mhm.
That would be cool. Then you smash the pizza like glass.
Well, don't smash it. I don't know
Oh,
for that.
maybe.
Cook it.
Holly.
I like grilling frozen pizza. Like the grilling, I think it was just the temperature. I think it was a little hotter and it made it a little crispier. That is my preferred method. I keep seeing on commercials and stuff where they're grilling the pizza directly on the rack or above the coals or however they're doing it. And I really want to try that because how we did it, it was kind of like it was a wood pellet burning grilling. So we used a pizza stone and it was pretty temperature controlled, which is cool. So I definitely want to try it a little more like, raw dog. I'm gonna cook this over a fire.
Yeah, but the grilling and like when we did an episode where we grilled a Jack's Pizza and then we cooked one in a conventional oven.
It's got some weird.
Ooh.
It's got like a weird belly button. Oh. I don't know. I don't see that right there. It's got like.
Don't drop that on my computer.
What is that?
I think it's powdered cheese or something.
Oh.
It's on all of them. Well, not that one. It's on the cheese ones.
So with the episode where we grilled a Jack's and we cooked one in an oven, and then we used my parents' grill, and it's a wood pellet grill, so you can put different wood pellets in there to kind of infuse flavors into whatever you're cooking. So we have apple wood, you could do hickory, you can do some really great, you can even like have like pineapple wood, and I could taste it. It was like an apple wood. It was subtle. I mean, it only cooks for like 10 minutes.
Right.
But that was kind of a neat variation to infuse a little bit of that wood smoke flavor, especially into like the pepperoni parts. Not so much like the crust, but the cheese too. You could taste it. So I think that was fun.
Yeah. Like stone on the.
Yeah.
I
think the idea of like smoking a pizza sounds interesting. I
think I got a buddy who's got a smoker.
I mean, anything grilled. I feel like anything grilled is going to be better than anything baked. So
yeah,
it's a matter of figuring it out.
And because you have such a small window to actually grill, it feels like more rare and special. Like I grilled this on the one weekend that it was not snowing or 100 degrees. So,
Right.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good way to do it. And that lump wood charcoal, I bet you that makes all the difference. Like, because it's similar to smoking it, like you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I really need to. I really need to grill another pizza. I've been meaning to since my last one, and I just haven't. So I really need to do it.
It's great. I mean, if it were, I just wish it were a little more convenient, grilling pizzas. But
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, it really is. But I mean, when you do it, it's so good. It is so good.
It's really good. It's a kind of a pain in the ass to record though.
I imagine.
The last one, yeah, it was just like I had to have Dave record me because there's no way I was gonna because it's so time sensitive. It's like, but anyway.
Pizza cooked in a car dash. You see that?
Car dash.
What kind of rocks are you smoking?
I bet you could do it.
I bet you could too.
I'm sure in certain parts of the country.
Okay. Story time. You guys ready?
Story time.
Story time. One time. Also, again, before I really knew how to cook, but I think I was even younger than my little tortilla frozen pizza things. my brother and I we'd cook a lot of pizzas and stuff like that. The Pizzazz was usually our go-to at that time. So I mean, I was like 13 or so, something like that. That's almost 10 years ago. 20 years ago. But we had a shoe rack for our dryer. So we put a pizza in our clothes dryer and cooked it with that.
In the dryer?
In the dryer.
Like a frozen pizza
Yeah,
in the
frozen
dryer.
pizza in the dryer on the shoe rack. The shoe rack was stationary.
Oh, okay.
You know, it sat in the middle of where it would like tumble, you know?
Oh.
So there's a little platform. And it was for shoes, but we
Sure,
put a
sure.
pizza on it. It wasn't good. I mean, I'm sure all of you can guess that. It wasn't
It
good.
probably had like lint on it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I didn't
Did it make a mess in the
No.
no?
No, it just sat on the rack and is it done? I don't know.
Did it cook?
My clothes only takes an hour to dry.
Oh my god. Did you cook it for an hour?
I don't. It was
Oh god.
that was almost 20 years ago. I don't know.
Wow. Your mom must have been pissed.
I don't think they knew about it.
Oh, thank God. She's gonna watch this now and
You know now.
what did you do to my dryer? I mean,
Yeah, if you have a weird pizza cooking story, let us know.
Yeah,
I guess
I think the Cardash would probably taste better. I mean, you'd have like some hints of Armor All, you know, but that might be a delicacy to some.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what went into it first. Oh, what did I do? Maybe I shouldn't have told that story.
that's a real flavor. That's a
Yeah, that's
flavor.
where you get the good stuff.
For sure.
Like you got belly button lint was good. Man, you should try some underwear. Underwear flavor.
Oh, God.
I mean, I guess you could cook a pizza on
Literally anything that
Yeah,
goes up temperature.
a radiator, a
yeah,
bunch
you
of
guys-
fireworks.
You guys have heard of people like cooking eggs on the road on a really hot day? Maybe we cook a pizza there. Maybe.
Yeah. Or, how about this is a reversal on that. On one of those days in Wisconsin or Chicago when it gets to be like 30 below wind chill,
Mhm.
you take a regular pizza and you flash freeze it outside.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
that'd be cool. And you know, we were talking a little bit about how frozen pizza came around in like the 1950s. They didn't actually get it right then. That was just the infancy. It just started. They hey, see you, Dave. Thanks for joining, man.
Okay.
Pizza Week. Love you, brother. Keep fighting the good fight. Oh shoot, where was I? Well, they didn't really, they didn't get the pizza crust right for frozen pizza in the 50s. I didn't look enough into it, but back then, it got too soggy after you thawed and things like that. So, like, frozen pizza is actually like a technology thing. You know, we've gotten to the point where we can have all these crazy crusts, like the Detroit, which is pretty recent, within the past, I think, 5 years, that they've been able to do the Detroit and make it, actually have that crispy outside. So it's really exciting. Even now with frozen pizza, we're still moving forward, which is crazy. It's so cool. Like, I mean, I bet you in the next few years you're gonna be getting some of those weird macaroni pies
They're
in
there.
your stores.
There's
Are
frozen
they?
macaroni. Yeah, there's frozen macaroni and cheese. Lots of Mott's or Brew Pub, wherever. Makes
Oh,
macaroni
okay.
and cheese.
Well, maybe barbecue chicken. That's all over the place.
So,
Sky's the limit.
Well,
do you want to talk about your tour thing maybe? I'm curious
Oh.
about your insight on like how frozen pizzas are made.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the only place that we toured. So, if a lot of you guys know or don't know already, we're pretty cool. Palermo's. We communicate with them. And for our final episode, we have, they let us do kind of a tour. We couldn't video all of the machines because it's proprietary, but the technology alone in that is insane. So you guys will be able to have a sneak peek of what that stuff is in our final episode for the season. It's not our last ever. Okay, so
yeah, just the season.
Know that it's just the season, and we're gonna try and make this episode as special as we can. I believe. I hope. I don't. I'm only a part of the puzzle. Sergio's not here either. He'd help me out. Where are you, Sergio? Help me out here.
He's working.
I know he's working.
Well, so like when we toured the factory, I was just like blown away with, especially a frozen pizza manufacturer. It's not like they're just making. They're really, at Palermo's at least, they're starting from the ingredients that make the crust. They have to do all the steps in making a crust, as far as letting it sit overnight and doing the kneading of it, and then they make the sauce from scratch. All of the ingredients start out fresh. So just like the crazy amount of automation and, like Billy said, technology that allows this pizza to exist in this world of being like solidly a frozen and processed food, but then also tasting very fresh. Because if it doesn't taste fresh, people aren't going to buy it.
And I think the technology of the vegetables, like getting the vegetables to taste fresh and crunchy when they're on your pizza, is really, really important. And I think the flash freezing stuff is just all over the place.
Yeah. Palermo's has like a.
Well, don't give too much away. We can't give too much.
No, I'm sure it's not just Palermo's. I'm sure it's every frozen pizza manufacturer. But like the area dedicated to the actual freezing portion of it is gigantic compared to the parts of the factory that are dedicated to other aspects of making pizza. I mean, I bet a third of that space was refrigeration.
Right.
And we didn't go.
Most of the place.
But I'm talking like
is refrigerated.
the big freezer part, because we couldn't go in there. It was probably too cold for humans. I remember him saying it was like 40 below or something in there.
Oh,
it's like crazy.
That's nothing. We're from Wisconsin.
Well, yeah, I've been outside in 40 below, but so it was so cool. And if you get a chance to visit, I mean, any kind of manufacturing is so interesting.
The technology that they put into that stuff is crazy. The teams that they it's really impressive.
Yeah, people don't really. I guess you never really think about how your frozen pizza is made. You just kind of assume that it's like, I don't know. It's just like they just make pizza and they stick it in a freezer. But I'm sure it's a little more complicated than that.
Oh yeah, hands down. It's way more complicated. I mean, it's way more automated, but it's definitely way more complicated. So that is a comment from Topher's. He went cooking. I don't know how to cook a pizza in prison. Never been there.
Same yeast as prison hooch. That makes sense. But good luck getting your other ingredients.
Yeah. Where are you gonna get your tomatoes?
Where are you gonna get your oregano in prison?
You gotta have the spices. Quality cheese and code cheese doesn't count.
Prison cheese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys have any other frozen pizza questions, or just pizza questions, or in general, or I don't know how often Janelle's going to be joining us. So, do you guys have any specific questions for Janelle?
No, they don't. They don't. Move on.
All the questions are for
Janelle. I'm really enjoying her being on.
Thank you.
Being on camera.
Thank you.
I think everybody.
It's weird.
Should see the team.
Yeah.
You've got to get number 4 on.
What?
You've got to get number 4 on.
Oh yeah, he's kind of elusive, Tony. Although our last episode, we talk about Tony a lot and what he's accomplished with BMX biking.
Yep.
But he's a bit elusive.
You get to see him in his natural habitat. that episode.
Yeah.
And that's both ways.
But like this.
Yep. He's probably talking about BMX stuff, but that's okay. You know, pizza's love, and you know, we bask in his glory of biking. You know, and we're like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's the four of us, but there's also kind of this menagerie of other people that will help for a couple episodes. They'll come when they can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they'll help with holding a light, or they'll help with taste testing, or whatever it'll be. So like the core, well, the real core is you three. I just like inserted myself into helping.
Yeah, but we wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah,
we need our April O'Neil. We need you. We need you.
Yeah, then all these other people that help, because it's kind of a big undertaking at times, and I think it's just fun for everybody when they come here, and like, except maybe it's not fun for Kyle, whose house we do all this at. And whose oven we use and broke,
but fixed.
How'd you break it?
Cooking a lot of pizza. I mean,
it was crazy. So you weren't here when it broke, but it was crazy. I was here with Sergio, and we were cooking a pizza, and all of a sudden, I looked in the reflection of the window, and I saw like flames. So I quick ran in the kitchen, and the heating element at the bottom of the oven was arcing and burning. So like turned it off really quick. You know, it didn't catch the pizza on fire yet, but it was burning all the little like crumbs on the bottom. And yeah, we blew up the heating element, like just. Wow. So we fixed that. Billy fixed it. He installed it because he's the only handy one.
You're so handy.
He is.
So handy.
Handy and handsy.
Yikes. Yikes.
A bunch of crust.
Yeah.
A bunch of cheese.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I mean, I think I've exhausted a lot of what I know about frozen pizza. Unless anybody has any questions. That's not about prison.
No questions. Okay. Well, let's wind it down, I guess, and then if we get any more questions within the next five minutes or so.
Why don't you tell everybody about the Pizza Summit?
So we mentioned it last time. There's a Pizza Summit going on here in Chicago, and it's essentially a pizza. What do I call it? Like a pizza buffet. It features like, I don't know how many, like 10 or so local pizza vendors here in Chicago. They set up shop, and then you just kind of graze. And there's booze there too. There's a DJ. There's some merch. And most importantly, there are people that love pizza as much as you do. So tickets, right? Exactly.
Right there. High five, Enzo. High five.
Yeah, high five.
No, the other way. That works.
We got to work on that. So you pay for tickets. Tickets are $45 a piece. There's 2 sessions. There's a 2 to 5 session and a 6 to 9 session. And I know I'm jumping around, but it's October 6th. It's a Sunday. But anyway, I'm giving away tickets, for 2 tickets for this thing, which is awesome. It's $90 for free, basically. And all you have to do is go onto Facebook or what do you call it? Instagram. Wow. Facebook or Instagram. I have 2 posts on each platform. All you need to do is repost those images and tag me, tag Chicago Pizza Summit, and then I think that's all you need to do. I don't know. There's watch my video on my channel for all the details. But yeah, that's coming up. So yeah, if you want free tickets to the Chicago Pizza Summit, obviously you have to be in Chicago when it happens. Otherwise,
Or near.
why?
Will be.
Or not, I mean, yeah, you have to be in. I mean, you don't have to live in Chicago. You've got to be in Chicago that day.
Yeah.
Obviously.
In order for those tickets and winning those tickets to make it worth it.
Right.
Correct.
We also have tickets that we're going to be giving away. We don't know how we're going to do it yet.
Yeah.
So hold on tight.
So you have four
Yeah.
chances or 4 tickets just between the two of us here.
Right. There's
and
no
it's
excuse for everyone to not try. Everybody try.
We're going to be there for the second session, so you can hang out with us.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to catch it. I'm going to be running. You won't be able to catch me. You won't be able to catch me. I'm going to be running between all the pizza vendors eating the pizza.
We're gonna chain you to something. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I'm doing that giveaway. So
I'm gonna sign.
And watch out for Pizza Sutra giveaway too.
Yeah.
Rick's Barbecue here. What's that? What'd you say?
And then come back.
Oh.
Am I here?
Okay, you're back.
Can you see me?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Rick's Barbecue is here. Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Rick.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. So we were just talking about frozen pizza. You missed it. Sorry. You can watch it. You can definitely watch it. But thank you for popping in. That's awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That's my short spiel before my end spiel. Do you have anything you want to mention?
Nothing I've got right now. I don't think. Is there anything? Is there any important business that we need to discuss on our live chat?
Well, we have new episodes every other Thursday, so not tomorrow, but next week we got a new one. We're going to be rounding out our first season of our show next month. We'll have something super special for the last episode.
We're getting merch together, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, we're going to have a store. We've got
pretty soon,
cups and mugs and stickers, and we're going ham.
Well, I'm sure if you guys have been watching the content, I'm sure you've seen a lot of the stuff that we will be. And we'll probably do a giveaway on some of it.
Yeah,
not right yet. Just be patient. I know everyone wet their pants because of that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Tom's Food Factory.
Yes, thank you so much.
Tom, this is for Tom.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Awesome.
Oh, he is still looking at building the Mexican pizza recipe, man.
Yes.
Have you made any changes to it?
That sounds like a good.
Smashing the keyboard. I hope they don't leave before I get this.
So.
We had a
yeah, how was the cookie cake or cookie pizza? Yeah.
Cookie pizza is always solid. You can't go wrong. A giant cookie, poorly cut into triangles.
I love milk with my cookies. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tom did a Cajun pizza last weekend. That sounds awesome. I would love to do Cajun pizza.
Yeah.
Hey Tom, I'm curious as to what you put on your pizza. I'm very intrigued by that. Okay, cool. Well, I think we can wrap it up, right? I think we're at a good point.
Yeah, I think so.
In our live chat lives. So so if you want to find me, I am cool. Tom is doing a video. Awesome. I will be looking for that. If you want to find me, I'm Son of a Pizza Man everywhere. So just do that. Subscribe. You know the drill. If you watch our videos, subscribe to these guys. They're awesome. Right here. Wait.
Thank you.
Here.
Oh, wrong hand. We are Pizza Sutra, frozen pizza people. We don't have a name for this fellow right here.
That would be a good. That would be a good contest. Name your pizza dude.
Oh yeah, and the winner takes home the tickets.
There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. So did you? I think you won the tickets.
I think
Sweet.
Enzo.
Wait.
Maybe
His name is Enzo.
Enzo.
Oh no. No. No.
All right. Wait.
No.
Yes, he is. If we add this.
Whoa! It got real.
Oh, wow. That's different. I'm bearded now, though. He needs a beard.
Oh well, yeah.
I don't have anything to make a beard
No.
with. I'm not just that close.
Pencil one on. Okay.
All right. Well.
All right. I think we're
Thank
good.
you, everyone,
Thank you.
joining us.
Yes. Thank you for watching. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. All right. We will see you again in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. See you, everyone.
Bye.
Signing off.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah!